Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another review. This time it's Katy Perry's Indie Visible. First off, I'd like to tell you a few things about it. It was released in 2018. It's actually the second in the Indie fragrance line, so this is a sister flanker. The original one is called just Indie, and that comes in a different bottle and different packaging. Maybe if anyone's interested, I'll review it or do a review comparing the both. Anyway, this particular perfume comes in a 30ml, 50 or 100. That also, on a side note, comes in a 75ml bottle of deodorant spray. The price point on this is really good. For the 30ml, you can get it as cheap as £8, and then for the 100ml, you can get it for like around £25 or under. It is readily available. You can get it online in most shops, so that's good. It's easy to find. It's not been discontinued. It's still a really good seller. First off, I'm going to talk about the packaging. I'll show you the bottle, and then I'll get down to the main accords and the notes. First off, as you can see from the bottle, it's a really nice design. I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well, but that's got a metallic side. I really love this metallic blue. It really looks, the whole packaging is very modern looking, because like it's got the metallic, the whole design, then you've got the white, the grey, and then you've got the gold accents here, and then obviously you've got Katy Perry, Indie. Then it tells you the millage down there. Obviously the pattern goes all the way around. It is really nice. It is a modern design. And then the bottle is beautiful. I will mention that the previous Indie, same sort of bottle component, but different completely in other ways. But because this one, it's got a grey cap. Then the juice in it is blue, like in the packaging. Then again, it's got the Katy Perry Indie Visible on there. And then on the sides, it's got embossed into the glass and into the cap, KPI, and then Indie, and then that's cool. So basically it's Katy Perry's initials, and the name Indie is, like I said, embossed in the glass on both sides. Then on both sides of the cap, it is really pretty. The cap is like plain, but it's really modern looking. I love the component, but this is the 30ml, guys, and this is heavy. This isn't one that you could literally walk around in your handbag. So if you wanted to have this in the handbag fragrance, you'd have to literally decant it in one of them little smaller travel spray things. But it's a heavy, good quality bottle. That looks super cute, like I said, on a dressing table, or if you display your collection, that would look cool. It's modern, so it's a bit quirky, and I like that. So right, let's get into it. The main accords, as advertised for this, are: it's supposed to be sweet, vanilla, coconut, musky, balsamic, rum. And then the tagline in it, when you look it up online, it was supposed to be oriental floral with fruity tones, woody musky on dry down. Okay, so the notes in this are pink pepper, plum, vanilla, rum, coconut, gardenia, tonka bean, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. Now, some of they're not really particularly notes that you can't find in other, but the composition of it is nice. It is different. I'd like to say it's completely different to, like I've said, to the previous Indie. Totally stands alone in its own right, and it could. And if you're a fan of the Katy Perry's, like Purr or Meow or the Killer Queen collection, again, it's completely different. Like the Purr ones, the cat-shaped bottles, they're like really young, girly, teenager, young fragrance. Again, teenage to 20s age bracket for the Killer Queens. This one can go in both brackets, but I think it's aimed at more of a maturer, like 20, mid-20s up. I think as she's got older, she's more aimed this one at an older audience, which I think's nice. So it's like I said, it's completely different to Indie. What I like about it is obviously the bottle, the design. I love the cap. I love like it's the grey and let's face it, grey is a huge thing and has been in the last couple of years. I really think it's super cute that it's got like a blue juice. I think that's cool. Obviously, you've got to love the price point of this because it's affordable. It's easy to find, which I like, because if I hate that when you find something and you love it and you get it once and then you can't easily find it again. Again, I've said for the age bracket, I think that's good. But like I said, it's a good gift or to treat yourself. It's easy on the pocket, really. So that's one you could buy over and over and over again. I also like the fact that it's not a typical celeb perfume. Because some of them you get and they're a little bit saying they're just repackaged and they're like, oh. And I find that with things like, not being nasty or shading, the Mariah Carey perfumes, for example. Once you smelt one, you smelt them all. And they're not very good. They're not high performers. But this one is really good. I really like that. It lasts a long time. It kind of reminds me, if I had to compare it to something, and for you guys out there who are more high-end, it reminds me of Crystal Noir by Versace. If you're not sure about that one, look it up, but I will review it one day. But I think personally it's a light fragrance. It's perfect for spring and summer. And if you're someone who likes a lighter fragrance and don't like something heavy, this is perfect. That won't give you a heavy headache, because some perfumes can give you a headache. Also, that's light enough to wear for work or whatever, or school, or in an office or anywhere. And it smells nice. You get a nice smell of it, but that's not overpowering. Because I don't know about you, but I've had people walk past me and literally you can smell them for miles afterwards. That isn't this. Though personally, I like a heavier fragrance in winter and stuff. But I do like to mix up my fragrances. I'm not like a fragrance snob, so that's just personally me. But basically, on my skin, when you first spray it on mine, I get a lot of coconut and musk come through. Then after a few hours and it dries down, it smells like a warm, musky sandalwood with like a hint of a fruity note that you can't quite put your finger on. I give this fragrance an 8 out of 10, just because that isn't my overall favourite fragrance of all time. It's not bad at all, but I kind of give it an 8 out of 10. I don't think that's that bad of score, really. But basically, I love it. I do think that the packaging is really cute. I love it. Obviously, if I will do maybe a comparison on the original Indi versus this one, and give you the pros and cons to help you choose. But if you do find this fragrance and you can find it reasonably priced, pick it up. I will also note for people in the UK, the first Indi was readily available and you could find it everywhere. This particular one, you can find online, and in certain shops, but that's only recently, in the last 6 months. So I don't know if that's only been imported and that took a little bit of time. And I don't know if other countries find that. But sometimes some fragrances, they're readily available in other countries and they're not in the UK. I'm not sure why that is. And then you have to go to specialist sites. And I wanted this, like I said, since it came out in 2018, because I had the original Indi so much and I loved it. But I've literally had to wait till 2020 to get it, and I was really excited when I actually did find it, and I'm glad I got it. It was worth the wait to me, and it's one for my collection. I find it beautiful. Like I said, the bottle's quality, the fragrance is quality, even the packaging. If you're giving it as a gift, like I said, amazing. It's a nice little treat, but don't let this put you off that it's a celebrity fragrance, because believe me, like I said, it literally does smell like a Versace fragrance, the Crystal Noir. So if you can't afford the higher end like Versace's or Creed or whatever, then this is a perfect kind of little dupe, and no one would really tell, but that's easier on the pocket. Anyway, I hope you're all staying safe and keeping indoors during this bloomin' virus thing. There are a lot of people are not, they're just being big wallies about it and not realising, that they might not have it, but they might be carrying it. and then they're risking people's lives. If everyone just stayed in and do as they're told, then that would just kind of die down, and then we could resume actual normal life, people. Anyway, that's a different rant for another video, I think. Anyway, take care, and please like and subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments, and I'll pop up another video in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching. Bye!